Buffalo Bills, know what I'm saying? He didn't want to run that. No, he don't get popped.
It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
That's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
XXZO.
On first down, Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
He got mad yardage, and my team is terrible.
Shy of midfield.
I ain't gonna lie. He was just making problems.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Okay. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on, and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now a play fake, Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
I mean to jump in on your partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield. Take down a man.
In the game, they're kind of good.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Jacobs.
Nope.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That.
And he's going to be taken down.
That's crazy. He had a whole. He had a whole thing to run.
Very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Awesome move.
This pass broken up. Excellent coverage on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
I did what he
This to the 22. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, well, he's going to take a shot right away. A little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he
What? How's it a break?
And he'll get this ball way down inside the Vegas 20. A big play here for
he made that. What? You're telling you that. He made that.
I don't know how to do it.
Right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. They still wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
That's crazy. That's crazy right there.
Other than the extra point, that's it.
What's that? Man, so beautiful.
6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, don't they move forward more? They moved up.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
What is my team is terrible. Everything's going back. Hold on, big dude.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch.
What type of kick was that?
And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley.
How about a fumble?
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talk about this training camp. Lock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you
I ain't gonna get mad at that.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air, Allen. It's caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Allen off the play fake. And this one nearly picked off. kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there for the Bills. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down. Showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Devin Singletary. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Carr now on 1st down. He'll find Richard here underneath. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Carr again. Open man, that's Renfro. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The kick by Carlson is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Faison. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon MERY. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Carr. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barber, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On second down now, Richard. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They go with Jacobs, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape. But look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Matt Milano, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Catch made, it's Moreau. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Looking downfield for Jones. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Carr to throw. This complete to Jones. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, this one, partner, was fun.